Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Welcome to AppSex online sport program. I am Zubia Murtaza from Army Public Schools and Colleges Rahim Yar Khan Ken. This tutorial is for class 3 and subject is mathematics. The name of the textbook is New Syllabus Primary Mathematics 3. We are going to start a new chapter, that is fractions. Textbook pages are 190 to 198 and workbook pages are 139 to 144. Topic that we are going to discuss is introduction of fractions and equivalent fractions. Introduction of the lesson is fraction represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. An equivalent fraction is a fraction with different numerators and denominators that represent the same value. Let's see what are objectives of the lesson. Objectives are student will be able to know about fractions, recognize and name equivalent fractions. What is fraction? A fraction represents one or more equal parts of a whole. Students, if a whole is divided into equal parts, then it is called a fraction. What is a numerator? The number above the line in a fraction is called numerator and the number below the line in a fraction is called denominator. Students, remember these words. Number above the line is numerator and number below the line is denominator. A pizza is usually divided into 8 equal parts. Here, denominator is 8. And if you usually eat one slice of a pizza, then 1 is the numerator and here the fraction is 1 over 8. Now we see what are like fractions and unlike fractions. Fractions with the same denominators are called like fractions. For example, 1 by 4, 3 by 4. Here you can see the denominators are same. So these fractions are called like fractions. In unlike fractions, denominators are different. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Example, 5 over 8, 5 over 3, 2 over 7. You can see 8, 3, 7. All these are different numbers. So here the denominators are different and these fractions are unlike fractions. Now we will discuss what is an equivalent fraction and how we can find equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions can be defined as fractions with different numerators and denominators that represents the same value. Look at this picture here. 1 over 2, 2 over 4, 4 over 8. All these are equivalent fractions. These have different numerators and denominators, but you can see the shaded part remains the same. It means the value remains the same. Now we will discuss how to find an equivalent fraction by using multiplication. Here 1 over 2 is a fraction and we will find an equivalent fraction by multiplying the numerators and denominators by the same numbers. If we multiply it with 2, here 1 times 2 equals 2 and 2 times 2 equals 4. So 2 over 4 is an equivalent fraction of 1 over 2. Similarly, if we multiply 1 over 2 by 3, then its equivalent fraction will be 3 over 6. Let's take another example. Write an equivalent fraction of 2 over 3. Then we will multiply it by 2, 3 and 4. When we multiply it by 2, then we will get an equivalent fraction as 4 over 6. Multiplied by 3, we will get 6 over 9. Students, tell me, what is 2 times 4? Yes, 2 times 4 equals 8. So we write 8 here, and 3 times 4 equals 12. So 8 over 12 is also an equivalent fraction of 2 over 3. Dear students, we can also use division to find equivalent fractions. Here we have to find equivalent fractions of 8 over 12. So you will divide 8 over 12 by 2. 8 divided by 2 equals 4 and 12 divided 2 equals 6. So here 4 over 6 is an equivalent fraction of 8 over 12. Similarly, if we divide 8 over 12 by 4, so 8 divided by 4 equals 2 and 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So here 8 over 12, 4 over 6 and 2 over 3 are equivalent fractions, and 2 over 3 is the simplest form of 8 over 12. What is the simplest form? A point where the denominators and numerators cannot be further reduced, then this form is called simplest form of a fraction. Students, in this lesson we have learned how to find equivalent fractions by using multiplication and division, and how to find the simplest form. On textbook page number 196, question number 6 is express 4 over 8 in its simplest form. To express 4 over 8 in its simplest form, we will divide it by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 4. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So here 1 over 2 is the simplest form of 4 over 8. Question number 7 is express 9 over 12 in its simplest form. Here you will divide 9 over 12 by 3. 9 divided by 3 equals 3 and 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So here 3 over 4 is the simplest form of 9 over 12. Success criteria of the lesson is, remember to recognize the numerator as the number above the line in a fraction, and recognize the denominator as the number below the line in a fraction. Students, your homework is solve textbook page number 198 and workbook pages 139 to 144. Homework guidelines are, students will do homework in their textbooks and workbooks by clearly writing date and day. They will capture the clear picture of homework and send it to the teacher's personal number. Thank you.